So last year I turned 40, and for my 40th birthday, my wife surprises me with a 7-day training and accommodation package at Phuket, Thailand. And it was actually at a gym called Bangtao Muay Thai and MMA. And this gym's pretty well known. They'll have anybody from like hobbyists that fly in for a bit, all the way to like hardcore fighters that are like top notch fighting on the world stage. So leading up to this, I've been struggling to get any sort of like consistent training in. Pretty much since I left the Fight Center, where I was, training every day. I was teaching classes, and like my whole life was about, combat sports and martial arts. When that chapter ended, it was pretty much like sketchy training at best, like just little bits and pieces here and there, just struggling to put any sort of consistency together. So needless to say, like my conditioning and my cardio is just not there. Like, it's in shambles basically. So I look at this trip like, all right, this is a bit of a jump start, right? It's a bit of a kick up the ass that I need to sort of get the wheels in motion and get back into this regular and consistent training routine that I need for my physical well-being and also my mental well-being, right? So I get to Thailand, and the first thing I remember is just the heat, like the humidity. Not the heat, like Brizzy, we get heat, but like Southeast Asia gets humidity. Like it's heat plus like humidity where you just walk through it. You're constantly wearing it. You wipe your face of sweat, and then like just immediately beads of sweat are just rolling down your nose. And so you're breathing it in your lungs, and I'm just like, dude, like this is already I'm uncomfortable. And so I'm like, all right, let's just suck it up. So my wife actually organizes a PT every day as well. So I'm there, I'm like, okay, let's go, let's grease the joints a little bit, and let's just go and do the Muay Thai class. We'll just chill out, we'll just hang out with, like the hobbyists, right, the tourists. So we're just there, I'm training, I'm starting to get my groove on, and then I jump into my PT, and I don't even finish the PT. I think I got halfway through the PT, I tap out. I'm just like, dude, like the humidity, like my conditioning, my cardio, like I can't finish this. Like I'm just not in like the physical position to finish this, and I'm feeling pretty shitty about myself, to be quite honest with you, because in my head I think I'm okay. Like I think I'm pretty capable. Like I'm not the best by any stretch of the imagination, but I've been around for a bit, and I think I do all right. But that was just a wake-up call. That was kind of like, man, what is going on? So I get back to the accommodation, which is right next to the gym, by the way. Phenomenal setup. And I have a shower, and I'm just lying in bed, and I'm staring at the ceiling, having a good hard think about, where I'm at. And I was just like, man, like, are you serious? Like, could you not have at least pushed through to finish that PT? You know what I mean? Like, the amount of effort and energy and coordination and organization that my wife had to go through to line everything up so that I could fly over to Thailand for 7 days to train, not be a dad, not have to worry about groceries and, all these other responsibilities that I normally would at home. And you can't push through another half hour of just cracking pads. And this is something you love to do. So, that was a little bit of a moment for me. And I was like, all right, let's at least do 2 sessions a day. But the goal is to get to 3 sessions. If you can get to 3 sessions a day for like 4 days or 5 days, if you could, that would be great. But the goal is to get to 3 sessions a day. So, okay, cool. Now I've sort of given myself a bit of a pep talk, and I'm like, all right, let's just chill, let's relax, let's focus on the goal, right? So I try to sleep early, and you pretty much can't sleep in because the accommodation's right next to the gym. I'm woken up by the very first PT, and all you hear is like just some dude cracking pads, like boom, boom. And you just wake up going, all right, that's us. Like we're up, let's go. I get changed, I jump into the Muay Thai class again, and I go, okay, hanging out with the hobbyist again. My goal is just to get the body moving and get the coordination back, get that sharpness back, right? So I'm feeling good, go to my PT, finish my PT, everything's good. And then about the third day in or the fourth day in, I'm starting to get into the groove now. And so I think it was the third day or the fourth day, I hit 3 classes a day. And it was a struggle, don't get me wrong. I was like, train, go home, shower, try to nap, get up, PT, lunch, shower, try to have a nap, get up, train again. And so now I'm hitting the Muay Thai class, the PT, and the grappling for MMA class, right? I think about the 4th day in, and I'm starting to feel good now. I'm getting a little bit sharper. I'm looking a little bit better than I was when I first got there. And in the Muay Thai class, the Thai trainers noticed this, you know, because I'm showing a little bit more. And so they invite me to join the group that they've sort of recognized that have a bit more experience. So I go up there, and that day they were doing some sparring. And so they go, look, go grab some shinnies. You can borrow ours, chuck them on, get in the ring, and we're just going to be moving around. And so I get in, there's like 4 pairs of people just moving around and sparring. So we get going, and usually when you're sparring, especially against somebody that you've never worked with before, you sort of just like, you know, you touch gloves and you sort of just feel each other out, and you slowly like escalate, and you just wait for the other person to meet you at a level, and they will dictate the pace and the power and the intensity, right? And like, because the last thing you want to do is get into a full-on fight, because it's not a fight, it's sparring. Nobody wins sparring. But so you kind of just feel each other out, and you sort of like this delicate balance and this delicate dance that, you know, you work to agree at a sort of a common level of intensity that you both agree on. Anyway, while this is happening, I can see in the corner of my eye, there's this Japanese dude, and he is going ham. Like, he's pedal to the metal, just bashing people. Like, and like, you know, he's busy, he just does not stop. Like, normally, like, you'll work, and then you'll let your partner work, and then you'll work, and, you know, like, it's a give and take, right? Because you're working techniques. But this guy is like, just like, you know, like hands, and then finishing off with these massive leg kicks, and it's just like leg kicks, and it's hands, and then it's leg kick. Like, bro, he was going hard, right? And so I'm like, whoa, this guy's intense. And then and during my stay at Bangtao, I've made like sort of friends with this Singaporean dude, and the Singaporean dude just finishes up the round with the Japanese guy, and I go to him, bro, you guys were like scrapping. And he goes, yeah, man, he's not holding back with his leg kicks either. Like, he is full on. And I was like, dude, okay. So I clocked that, right? Because I know I'm going to get in with him next. So we line up, timer goes off, we touch gloves, and, you know, lo and behold, the guy just immediately starts spamming me with combinations and just axing my leg with his shin. And I'm kind of going like, do I meet him at this level and keep this pace going, or do I sort of just like pull back and like signal to him that I'm just a tourist? But, you know, after a couple of leg kicks, I'm like, nah, man, like, bro, what is going on, man? And like, look, my Muay Thai is not great, like, at the best times. So I just revert to my boxing, which is what I'm way more confident in. So I'm just I sit down against the ropes, and I just let this guy just go, and I'm timing his leg kicks, and as he goes to throw a leg kick, I'm winging my right hand, and I'm just cracking this dude. But he's got a face shield on. He's got like a full clear face shield on, right? So I land these great right hands, which normally for me, I'm like, yeah, that's gonna do the trick, and that'll sort of get him to back off a bit. But this guy just like eats him like it's just like a, you know, like a evening snack, and he just keeps coming. And the more I crack him and he doesn't react, the more frustrated I get. So I'm like, all right, fine, that's it. Like, that's not working. I'm just gonna start throwing combinations now. Like, I'm just sitting down now. Like, I'm not even trying to check these kicks. I'm just sitting down, and I'm wearing these kicks to my lead leg, and I'm throwing combinations down, and I'm trying to take this dude's head off. And at this point, like, there's a switch that's gone off in my head. I'm like, oh, this whole cute I'm in Thailand tourist thing, that's out the window. We are fighting now. There is this stranger in front of me, and he's trying to kill me, so you better put this guy away. And this is the mode I'm in now. So I'm you know, like the eyes changed, chin's tucked in, and I'm focused on trying to just take this guy's head off his shoulders. And so he's doing the same, man. He hasn't changed his mode at all. He's like still toe. We're standing in the like toe to toe. He's throwing combinations, and I'm not even waiting for him. I'm just throwing combinations as well, and we're both landing shots on each other at the same time. But he finishes with his leg kick, and I'm getting clocked, and I'm trying to clock him, but there's no reaction from him. I'm getting more frustrated. So the Thai trainers that are looking after and supervising the sparring, there's two of them. They make eyes with each other, and I can see in the corner of my eye, they're like sort of grinning, and they're like nodding their head, and they're looking over to the other Thai trainers that are on the floor, and they're like kind of inviting them to like, check this out, man. You know what I mean? Like they're just enjoying the action at my expense. And so the round ends, and I'm like, my heart's like beating, not from like exhaustion, just from adrenaline. And I'm just like, I've been woken up. Like my soul and my spirit now is like, this is not over. Like, this is not over. And so, you know, normally you'd be like, oh, thanks for the rounds, and you bump gloves, and then we kind of just like don't even kind of look at each other. We sort of just walk past each other and sort of just side bump gloves, and I just move on. I don't even make eye contact with this guy, and this guy doesn't make eye contact with me. I was just a body for this guy. And look, I went back to my hotel, my accommodation, and it was a completely different reflection. I was like, man, I want to come back, and I want to find this guy, and I want to get that one back, because make no mistake, I got bashed. I took the biggest L on that one. So I'm coming back. I want to find this guy, and I'm going to get that one back. So now 3 sessions a day is not even in the question. It's like, I have to get these 3 sessions. I have to get my fitness up. I'm coming back. I'm going to find this dude, and I'm going to get that one back. And so my thinking now is completely changed. That switch has gone off. Like, I haven't been able to access that switch. I forgot I had that switch, right? And it just like awakened. It awakened that spirit in me, right? But it was it was one round. It was one round, and yeah, I got like completely destroyed. Like my head was like pounding, and my leg was destroyed. I could barely walk back to the accommodation, but I needed it. I needed that L. I needed to take that loss, because it really lit that fire under me, and that was the jump start that I needed. And all the other distractions about like, oh, my schedule is this and my timing that and all these responsibilities, I wasn't even thinking about that. I was like singularly focused on this dude with a clear face shield. Like, I'm getting that one back. And this guy has not thought about me at all. Like, I guarantee you, he doesn't even know what I look like. He probably doesn't even remember the round. Like, you know, like he's just, I'm such an insignificant part of his life, and yet, you know, I'm still thinking of that dude to this day. Like, my mate June said to me the other day when I said this to him, my mate June's like, bro, it sounds like this Japanese dude's living rent-free in your head. And I was like, dude, that guy's got permanent residency in my head right now. But I need that guy, because I have these people in my head that I carry with me to propel me to do these things, because without them, I would be so complacent. Like, I would just be like I'm pretty chill, man. But I need these guys. I need these L's. I need these lessons. I need these beatings. I need that pain to prove that to myself, really, to prove to myself that I can rise up and I can overcome. And it was a challenge. Hey, it's a big challenge, but I think you need these challenges. Like, what I took away from it is like, that's right. You need these challenges to rise up. Like, don't shy away from these challenges. You know what I mean? Like, you need to find these, like, seek out these challenges, seek them out, find them, and fail. That's fine. Just lose. It doesn't matter. But then you get the rub, then you get the feeling, then you know the gap that you need to close. And then you get that focus, and then you get that fire. And that's how you grow. That's how you get things, man. Like, you don't want to be happy all the time, man. Like, you need to be angry. You need to be like pissed off. You need to be like, man, that is never happening again. I'm gonna do everything in my power to ensure that that does not happen ever again. So yeah, so I'm gonna make plans to get back to Thailand, you know, in June or July or whatever. And you know, 2 years since, it'll be 2 years if I get back next June or July. And chances are that Japanese dude with the clear face shield's not gonna be there, but if he's there, you can guarantee I'm gonna be trying to get that one back. Anyway, I'll talk to you.